Okay, on to the next thing. Here, of course, in the V berth is where I sleep, and try to make it as comfortable as I can. It's not terrific, but anyways, last night it rained, and it's a good opportunity for me to determine or find any leaks in the boat. And I thought I was pretty all set. You know, I got this port light taken care of, which you'd seen before, and that hasn't leaked, but there is water right here. That is dripping, and it did drip on me a little bit last night. It was early morning, so it wasn't a terrible concern, but found out that these up here, you've got these two holes here. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean those holes out just a little bit, and then put some up from above and below. I think maybe I'll just start from above. Let's have a look at the above. Okay, here's the rail I was talking about. Got the up in the bow, and it looks like it's these two right here, which is odd because I thought these were just stoppers, and they're not. I don't know if I'm gonna run those in or not. I don't know what is going on here, but I think for the time being what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come up from the bottom. I don't want to remove this whole rail right now. The rest of these holes are watertight. I don't know if I'll even use the rail ever again, but for right now I'm going to come up from the bottom and plug those holes. You'll remember that I used that same putty here, the putty I'm about to use, I used it here for this old chain plate entryway, and that seems to be holding up really well. It's rock hard, and it's been waterproof, and I did that in the rain, so that's really encouraging. Well, yeah, I guess there is some sealant, but it's not holding, so it doesn't really matter. This one over here wasn't leaking, but you see, yeah, here's some more sealant coming out. It's like some old butyl tape or something. Here's the stuff I was referencing. It's JB Water Weld, so it works even in wet environments. You know, some temporary just to clog the hole. Okay, finally back at the boat again. It's raining out. This is typical this time of year, of course. At least it's not snow or ice. And my little V-berth cabin is relatively dry, but I did, with the rain, find a couple more leaks, which is cool because I want to get rid of them. And of course, I'm not sure. So I fixed, you know, I put some patch up there. That's what I found last time I was here. For some reason, this one wasn't leaking last time, and it's leaking now. And that apparently has got a slow leak in it too. That whatever the sealant is way beyond its prime. So I may tackle that today. But anyway, so those two leaks, I'll fix those up. Okay, I just put a little patch in there. Nothing special. It seems to be okay. And then on this the starboard light, I took that cap off and just put a bead of butyl tape over the top of it. I don't know if that's going to solve the problem. It wasn't much of a leak anyways, but I'll watch it. It's going to rain here for the next, I don't know, 18 hours or something, so I'll keep an eye. I just didn't want to break this whole thing open yet. I'll get to that kind of thing, but for right now I just want to get it stopped leaking onto my pillow. I pulled the manual bilge pump hose out of the bilge, and it's really nasty, so I want to clean it up and probably just replace this hose outright. I'll clean up this strainer, but what I did find though was that this pump actually works. the diaphragm up here is pretty well worn. You can see all the cracking there, but and so I'll look into that a little bit more. But anyways, the fact that it works to some extent is good. So I'm going to disconnect this hose, get it out of here, clean it up back at the house, so I can bring it back and put it back in just in case things go south. Go ahead and look for parts for this. They still sell the whale gushers, but I don't know. Let's see. Just want to get a picture of that. Hey, good morning. One of the problems I have out here on the boat during this time of year with a lot of rain and sometimes snow down here on the water is that I don't have a good outdoor protection. Rain protection is pretty bad. The boat doesn't leak so much anymore. I've stemmed most of it, a couple small things still, but so anyways, today I'm going to go ahead and build up a little tarp housing, some 2x4s here. I got a couple 2x4s, 5 of them total. I got one inside already, and so I just had the tarp over the dropped mast here, but that just isn't enough room for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and erect this and reposition that, and we'll get on to other things here. So that'll work better. Replace this manual bilge pump hose. I got that connected to the it's a Whale 10 Mark II, and the cool thing is they still have parts for it. I've got to replace the diaphragm in here at the top here, but I do have a couple of these handles, these pump handles. Anyways, I replaced this, and that leads down into the bilge under the engine, so that at least there's some way, if we've got a leak, that I can clear that out. The pump does work. It's a Whale gusher. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that or not. I think it's a Whale Gusher 10. Anyways, it does work. And there is a replacement kit for parts for the diaphragm, so I think I'll get that, but just not right now. It does work. I tried it. It's stuck back in the bilge. The hose is kind of stiff, so but I think that if we're getting a bit of water in there, that's going to come in real handy. So, anyways, got that. And now I'll just put all this stuff back in, and I think that we'll move on to that mast support beam.